Hello there, chat. Hello there, chat. How are we doing? Yo, what's good, chillers? Hello, Young Hong Ho. Hello, Typhon. Hello, JCS. What's good? I would say, yeah, I'd say getting the hyperion at level at such a low level is pretty good. I mean, depending on your MP, of course. If you've got really low MP, then it's probably not great. On my old account, they got boosting wiped ages ago, or is that silly? Well, I mean, it's not like you'd get wiped just for joining a co-op, regardless of whether you've had a wipe in the past. Yo, trans girl was good. Not Amiko. How are we doing? 272 rated. What is good? I have 168 MP. Then getting a hype was a terrible idea. It is going to be pretty bad. Have I got everything set up correctly? I believe I do. Anyway, Chad, we've still obviously got to lock in on Spider Slayer. That because I kind of need to get it finished. Mosquito, we got it. Don't worry, we got it. Don't worry, we got Mosquito. I have a lot of stuff to do. How many UK streamers so goated? Was good go crazy? How we doing? And Void Kip. Though I'm gonna fill it tomorrow. Good. I would hope so. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff to get done. In fact, the net worth is actually getting up there. I think the last time I checked it was like 800 mil or something, which is kind of insane. Oh, I forgot. I got E-Man 5 last night, so now I have a load of money. I have a bunch of stuff that's sold. I need to sell my legs again. Final destination, leggings. How much kills are they on? 5k. Because I don't really need these anymore. $4 mil. I'll take $4 mil. $4 mil's not too bad. Kind of want to have that account, but it wouldn't look good if it's a 2-day-old thing with 30 bill. I mean, I'm assuming you're not like gonna join your co-op and instantly co-op salvage everything, right? If you would, then yeah, you'd get banned for that. Hey, yo, Tech Hubs, thank you very much for the follow. How are we doing? And LC was good. Hey, chat, look, I have some summoning eyes. I dropped a few last night. I dropped like 1 or 2 summoning eyes last night. Barely any. But yeah, I dropped a couple summoning eyes last night, and now I have some money that I have absolutely no reason to spend. Ah, talismans. Yeah, forgot about that. GG. Slap it all in chest in progress. Yeah, I mean, you'd probably be fine. You'd probably be fine. So yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff. Okay, the game sounds are really loud. I was recording intro stuff this morning, and now game sounds are very loud. I'm so sorry. Give me just a second. Hey, my leg's sold. Oh shit! I forgot you have a second phase. Yeah, I should probably spend that money on talismans now that I have it. Maybe it's just too risky. I wouldn't say. Oh no! Wait. Oh, I've just wasted like. It's okay. It's fine. It's. I don't think it's that big of a waste. Actually, I don't think it's that big of an issue. It's fine. I should still make profit. I think. Just not a lot. It's fine. It's fine. It could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. Talismans. Fix the meter. I did. I fixed it. I have 2 talisman slots open. I have 2 open. So you lost like 6 mil? Yeah, but I still have 66,000 meters, so it's really not that bad. It's still on it? No, I changed it. I will check, but I still changed it. Yeah, silk. I still have 66k on the meter, so it should be profit. Yeah, it should be profit. Slash missing. I need to get 2 talismans. Are you drinking whiskey? If I was drinking a glass with that much whiskey in, I might die. I spelt my name wrong. Hold on. I might actually die. It is not. Hype or Term, which is better to get? Hyperion if you don't play dungeons. Terminator if you do play dungeons. Just use a hype for Spider Slayer. You right. My bad. No! Oh well. Wait, what was the point of... Wait, what was the point? What was the point in that? What if you're a mage? Well, you literally can't do Spider Slayer with a Hyperion, so good luck, I guess. Is Hype good for fishing? Hype is very good for fishing. Red Claw Artifact. 10 million coins. Give me a kiss. I will pass. Thank you. Let me get a Grimoire. Let me grab one of these. Then Intimidation. Let's get an Intimidation Relic. Because I have the weaker version. I think. I'm pretty sure. What? Do I? Am I... You know the bathwater's still for sale. I'll pass. After 100 mil gold collection again? Indeed. I have a question on how God's green fuck am I not able to kill a tier 5 spider with Fiery Crimson, Crown of Avarice, Scorpion Foil, Bane 700, level 110 Greg with 700 mil bank. Swap to a Blaze Pet. It won't fix your issue, but swap to a Blaze Pet. Your issue is just straight skill issue. I don't know, you're doing something wrong. Because you've got plenty of gear to do it. Okay, so we had 600 and... Wait, how much do we have? Okay, so we're at 633. This will be up a good bit again. 633. 661. Love to see it. There we go. When E-Man 9. So, maybe. Maybe. Might happen. Might happen. Might happen. There's a chance. There is potential. Right. I just want to go and quickly double check something. Should I go for Greg or Hype first? Probably Greg. Once again, it depends on whether you do... yeah, no, probably Greg. Okay, I guess give me a second on beating. Genuinely, probably Greg. Hype is not that good. Like, despite the fact that, you know, it's... Oh, Hyperion! Hyperion! Big weapon, big sword. Yes, everyone loves Hyperion. Hyperion, one click, go bum 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 bum, and everything dies. It's really just not that good. Greg bad without the one bull bank. Yeah, that too, but... Even after the Magic Find update, Greg will have more uses than a Hype. Unfortunately... You need one bill bank for Greg. Yeah, you do, but it's still better. Did you restart? I did not. It is still better. A Hype is just not useful enough. Why am I here? Like, a Hype is just not that good. What if we make a video about Hype? Yeah, probably at some point. Was it you that messaged me? So, I don't want to talk about the fact that I haven't done that. I don't want to talk about the fact that I haven't actually done this yet. This doesn't look like Spider. It's okay, don't worry. I'm reading his stone. Filling your accessory bag grants you magical power. You want spot? Yes. Thank you, it's much appreciated. No worries. Take my redstone. What mod allows you to change damage display and HP on the boss of Slayers? Sky Honey. Thoughts on not being a clown? I wouldn't know. What would you say is the most important weapon? I don't think there is one. I do not... How many more hours and we have Hype? No idea. I thought you died though. I did. However, in the video I also explained why the profile will continue. It's no longer a hardcore, and the Hype is getting given away or voided at the end of the profile. 111 hours. This is mostly just because I want to actually finish the profile out. Instead of just stopping the series halfway through. I thought it'd be fun to finish it halfway. To actually finish it. Give materials. When 1k hours? Yeah, no. Do I have any more? Please take another accessory bag slot. I will cry if you void it. I might just void it to make you cry. I might just do that for the fun of it. Just for the love of the game. Here's your last accessory bag slot. Thank you, big man. You've helped me. Alright, I need a carnival. Best of us can find happiness in misery. Carnival mask bag, seal ring. Seal talisman, seal ring. How much is there not a seal artifact? Okay, I guess it just only goes up to ring. Okay, that's fine. I didn't. 13 million coins on this bit, Goober. Okay, never mind. It's a little bit more than that. Actually, it's 13.4 million coins. Oh, yeah, you didn't see that coming. When cooking stream? Good question. Should I sell my Crown of Avarice for full primordial to do spider? No. Probably not. Right. I think the next thing I want to get is this guy. 23 mil. That's expensive. Okay, how much are we up to? 672, not... Hey, hold on. Spider artifact. Slash AB. Wait a minute. This doesn't even... This doesn't even this doesn't even fill my bag any higher. I already have one of these. I don't know where it is though. There it is. So that was money spent that doesn't actually fill up my bag any further. Good. Brilliant. How much do you cost? 99k. Let's go. Basically billions. Basically billions. Alright, chat, I'm going to make a purchase and it's going to be questionable because I keep on forgetting to actually... I keep forgetting to get the free one. I keep consistently forgetting to get the free one, so I'm buying it. Alright, I'm buying it. I know it's stupid. I know it's a terrible, dumb idea. But I've been meaning to do it for ages, and I keep fucking it up. You know, another drunk burning bread stream where we traumatize a group of raiders again. I mean, maybe. Do you take Contra? No. What's good, Lace? There we go. Problem solved. Crisis averted. 684. That's actually a lot. That's a huge increase over the last, that is a massive increase over the last number. And we deal good damage as well. Love to see it. I didn't need to bring Maddox. Isn't this great? We're actually, like, making progress in the game now. It feels kind of nice. I mean, look, we deal decent damage. It's not terrible. It's not amazing, but, like, it's definitely not terrible damage anymore. 34-second kill times. That's not bad. What bow are you using? Mosquito. That's not terrible at all. I'm trying to get my boss HP, but I haven't figured out the config in Sky. So slash Sky Honey, it is in combat, then damage indicator. Kind of same as me with hypermax setup. Okay, that is a you problem, sir. That is very much a you thing. What the hell? Why do you do no damage? What mods would you recommend skyblock? I have an entire mod video on YouTube. Well, I guess you're in YouTube chat, so yeah, I have an entire video with my mod pack on, or in my Discord. I'm gonna go and help this guy with the magma boss real quick. After this, I'm gonna quickly swap over. I don't know whether I deal enough damage to actually help with the magma boss at all. To be fair, but we can try. Not sure if I can do. But can try. Do you recommend Swarm 5 or Soul Eater 5 for spiders? Swarm 5, Soul Eater's useless. Yo, what's good, Space? What's good? How are we doing? Okay, we got that. I mean, that's kind of about all I can actually get. That's kind of all we got here. Hold up. Wait. Slash call Maxwell. Yo, Downtown. How are we doing? How you doing? Okay, fortuitous. Where's crit chance? Crit chance. Yes. And chat, what are we reckoning? How low do we reckon? How low do we reckon my damage is? Do we want to place bets? Or how low do we reckon my crit chance is? Do we want to place bets? Better than theirs. At least 2 damage. Alright, how 86. Okay, we got 186. Yes. We got 186 for crit damage. Or crit chance. What are we thinking? Crit chance, how much? I am resisting the urge to press tab. I have got 56% crit chance. No way, that's crazy. The lobby might lag a little bit. I have a tiny bit of frosty going. Actually, I don't think it'll be that bad. I one-shot the skeleton mini without swipe damage. Is double killing them impossible? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not 100%. I think possibly. Oh, that's not good. Why are cube? Oh, I'm just helping someone real quick. Can I email you a taco for your term? What? I should buy a Tiger. Tiger. I should buy a Tiger real quick, you know? I did not fix my game audio at all. I did not fix my game audio at all. To be fair, the damage isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it'd be way worse. I thought this would be way worse than it is. Oh, okay. Well. That's a good start. I don't deal any damage, chat. Hey, 137 million. To be fair, a lot more than I thought it would be. That's a lot better than I thought it would be. How much more coins to buy hype? No, that's not right. That can't be right. Hold on a minute. When are you going to start faction quests on your new profile? Not till after the Hyperion, because I'm not allowed to do them. 841 million. 814 million, even. So actually, oh, that's how much money we've got. So that's not bad at all. You can open sky crypts, indeed. That isn't bad at all. I use Sky Helper for net worth because it's just better. Why Wand of Atonement doesn't work in Tarantula? It does. It's just not as good as it's not very good. Because the Tarantula boss reduces your healing, as we can see right there. I saw you yesterday evening at like 2 a.m. Yeah, that sounds about right. You did, yeah. Reduces vitality by 99%, and each hit you take reduces speed cap by 2. So you just don't heal very much. Is all. Alright, well, this was either worth it or not worth it. It definitely wasn't realistically, it definitely wasn't worth it, if we know what I mean. But, hey, there we go. There's the Talisman bag filled. Now it's, now we're basically just onto pure recommage. Dragon tail squats. Right. The intimidation artifact is hella overpriced. Okay. That's fine. I'll just have to suffer the consequences of that. I mean, I guess that being said, it's been a similar price for the last week. $8.3 billion net worth on my main. GG. Goodbye. Alright, see you soon. I guess I've got to look up what Dragon Tail squats are in a second. That'll be interesting. You can get the first 2 levels of Hyperion Ring shard if you haven't already. Wait, which one's Hyperion Ring? Again? Gangbang, right. How fast could you get a hype on a new profile? Just over 24 hours. By who? Because there's quite a few of them. Hyperion Ringers for Talisman slots? Oh. Yeah, but I could do it. Yeah, fair. Black lace. Okay. Unhorrible, but you might struggle. Okay, I gotta look it up. Anyway. Include me in a clip. If there's a clip that's worth including you in. Right. Where is it? Dragon tail squat. Oh. Okay, that's just a okay, dragon squats, right. They're what I get told to do almost every day. And I still can't do them too far. Oh, that's a good stretch. Oh, that's such a good stretch. Holy shit. Yo, it was good, Suitor. You know, chat, honestly, it's such a good feeling when like you get a stretch and it just like you know when you just get that when you get that stretch like when you just get that stretch and it feels I guess I'm guessing it's mostly just balance is my issue with it. Then again, I guess like what am I doing with my arms? Just toes. You're my new favorite streamer. Yes, let's go. That's what I've been working towards, chat. Ah! I can't do this, son. The other leg is the hard side. You know it's 9:30 p.m. in my country. No? How would I know that? Yeah. It's a good try. Kind of transferred from Shana to you. I think, isn't Shana a little earlier than me usually? Shana's usually streams a bit earlier, no? Unless I'm wrong. And I've just yoinked her time spot, in which case I am sorry. But Shana's usually a little earlier, no? Got myself Melody's hair for the first time. GG. Hopefully for the last time. Like, I think she's fairly often still live or she's often still live whenever I start, but what talisman can I get that aren't listed in the bot? I have Pig and Wolffoot. I think it's only the soulbound ones that aren't listed. Skycrypt shows you a list of all of the missing talismans. Skycrypt can show you every single talisman that you are missing. So that's also a good option to find ones. How do you make streams feel like YouTube videos? I have absolutely no idea. Yo, Roll TDS, was good. How are we doing? And thank you very much for the follow. I mean, I guess I also because I use streams for YouTube videos, I use them for recording, so I guess there's a bit towards that. Is there a way I can get config Sky Honey from your mods list? Yes, you can download the config version instead of the non-config version. Really enjoying your streams, and as you're the Slayer Dude, can you maybe help me with what my E-Man gear is missing to do it? I'm afraid I don't really do Talisman, I don't really do PVs, I'm afraid. So I am, if you want to tell me what you have, then I'm more than happy to help. But I try not to do PVs much. As then if I do one, then suddenly everyone needs a PV. There is also the Discord where we help. Well, I don't actually. Other people do most of the time. I usually don't have time to. Oh, holy shit, someone got a primordial eye. GG. W-mans. Oh, hey, that's actually kind of sick. Alright, chat, we got 88,000 XP left until Spider Slayer level 9. Which will be pretty good. Boss Slayer was good. How are we doing? I said I'd be here, indeed you did. And here you are. Using Burning Crimson with Primordial Helmet, 910 magical power, Vorpal Katana, E-Man Pet, or G-Drag with 1 bill. Okay, how much are you making per hour right now? I don't really know. Not a ton. Get a Spider Slayer set because dungeons just don't make money. To be honest, dungeons and Spider aren't that dissimilar, except, unfortunately, Spider Slayer and, well, dungeons only make money from M4 and M5. So it just kind of depends on what you like. I mean, Vorpal Katana is definitely going to need an upgrade. You will definitely be struggling with tier 4s for sure with a Vorpal Katana. Then MP's actually alright. Maybe a little bit more, but MP's alright. As for, do we have a Ender artifact? Is I think the next question there. Can I then get 3 shards? Yes. You have a chance to get 3 shards. Can't do it. I don't know. Can't do it. I don't know what I'm missing, as I think is good enough, even having the Ender artifact, but I end up dying. E-Man 5 so needs. Yeah, I mean, the Atom Split is going to be one of the massive differences for you. The Atom Split will be a huge difference, for sure. It'll make the boss a lot easier. That being said, it is going to partially be skill issue as well, because a lot of early E-Man with low tier Crimson is just about spacing and getting hit less. I'll be honest. Yo, Zen Toji, how we doing? And what's good, Strand? Fiery Crimson okay for making money in Blaze? Not really. I'd probably go with Infernal at minimum. What's usually the baseline for Blaze nowadays? To make money or to kill? I heard my money. I heard my name. I don't think so. Maybe you did. Number 1 deaths, Primordial Minion. Let's go. GG. Like streamer, like chat. Chat, it feels good to have somebody else be number 1 on a deaths leaderboard. Mix of both. Okay. So, I mean, for killing, you can kind of use most things, realistically. You really don't need that much to kill it with. Can I see the armor? Yeah. That's kind of all pretty much similar. As for the gear to make money off of Blaze, you're probably looking at 3/4 Infernal Crimson, ideally a 1 bill Crown of Avarice, 2 tier 3 daggers with full tier 7s and Chimera 5, ideally. A Golden Dragon with Festus Remedies. Ideally, a second Golden Dragon, not needed. Chimera 5 Ragnarok Axe, around 1800 magical power. I'm pretty sure that's most of the important stuff. There's obviously other little bits and pieces, but most of that doesn't really. Most of that is pretty free. How do you not get bored while I stream? I'm not really playing the game. Can you check my profile? I'm afraid I don't really do PVs. I'm sorry. Antonio's going to be here. Also, my friend is watching. Hey, W. Yeah, I'm not really streaming, or at least I'm not really playing the game per se. I'm streaming Skyblock. You make like 100 mil an hour? I mean, probably not. No. That's not max gear for Blaze. That's fairly entry level. When it comes to making decent money off Blaze, that's more on the early side. You've still got a lot of upgrades to make from there. I mean, Chimera 5 isn't a requirement on both daggers. How lucky are you feeling today? Extremely unlucky. Unbelievably unlucky. I don't think I'm getting shit. You will get trust. I do not believe you. I do not believe you for a second. What armor are you using for Spider 5? Full Primordial. Because it's the best armor set that I can actually use. Do you like chicken nuggets? Alright. They're okay. 4.9 Discord by the end of the day? Nah. Nah. Actually, it's possible. It depends on when I get the video finished by. Because right now, I'm a little bit slow. Squid with a rate of 59 was good. And was good. How's the stream? I need to find 1 minute. I need to find somebody else to watch now. I don't want to be watching myself. Hey, 2B's live. That'll do. That'll do. That raid sound is so loud. Yes. But it was good. How was the stream? And Ice Piggy Gamer was good. I got a drink. How's it going? Oh, by the way, chat. I've made a fun little decision. I might end this layer on a judgment call. Sorry, I might try and end this series on a judgment call. I feel like that'd be a fun way to do things. I feel like ending the series on a call would be a fun way to do things, because I mean I can make some money from Bruiser E-Man. If a chicken eats corn, then do you get popcorn chicken with it? I'm not sure if that's how that works, but sure, why not? What? Skillet? No, I mean future royalty. What? No. This isn't your main if you're ending the series. There's a difference between a series ending and this and the profile being my main profile. L shout out, you're a mod! Who made the song? Fallout Boy. See, just because it's not my main, I have a lot of other profiles to actually play as well. This wasn't planned to be my main, so I have other profiles planned to do before I can actually start grinding a new main. Yay! Thank you. I got a lot of other stuff to do first. Anyway, as I was saying, look, as for the Discord thing, hitting 4.9, yeah, it could be today, but as I said, it depends on the video, because I've only gotten the intro done so far. It's a high effort intro, okay? It's higher effort than normal. I swear I didn't put it off last night so I could get E-Man 5. Trust me, trust me. And then woke up at 12:30 or at least woke up at 12:30, because I didn't go to sleep until way too late. Kiss your toes for luck. No, thank you. I'll pass on that one. I don't believe you. Good. I mean, to be fair, I have proof that I was awake late. I do have proof that I was awake late because I messaged Strand. I messaged Strand at like 2 in the morning or something. Can I make money off shard hunting with the fortune of... Yes. 30-second boss kill time. Honestly, I wouldn't bother. 30 seconds is an extremely long kill time to be making money off shard hunting with tier 3s. You'd be better off just not killing the boss. I would get Burning Crimson before getting it. Okay. I was watching a VOD the other day and dropped a second Primordial Eye on my Ironman off meter. Unlucky. Why did you ignore my in-game messages before streams ended? Or before stream started? I did. Because I don't read my Minecraft chat almost ever. Like, that's not just an on-stream thing. I just never read my Minecraft chat. Will I get banned if I transfer items? Shouldn't. Look at my last message. Yes, I was getting to bed because it's 2 AM and then I messaged, hey, you want some dyes? My bad. My bad, my bad. That's on me. But hey, at least you get some dyes. Yeah, yeah. At least you get dyed, yeah. Mm. Now I just need to try and... drop to live it on my 5th... Jam? Okay. W-mans. You are the last one, Bill. You are the last... I'm sorry, you're the last one to get died, but it's how the crumble cookied, you know. It's how the crumble cookied. I always knew fire would turn on the mods. Sorry? 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 Having spent 600 mil on my Shadow Fury. Why? Yeah, why? Mostly just asking for a friend, but, huh? Dude, kiss your toes for good luck. Interest's got a handle like that. You know what? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Hold up. I got it. Meow, 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 meow. I don't want to. I don't want to. I'll do my foot. No, I'm not gonna do my whole toe. I'll just do like, you know, the top of the foot in it. I don't want to do the whole toe. That's just weird. I'm not gonna do the whole toe. That's just weird. That one's wrong. How does one even get ratted? Skill issue. Skill issue mostly. Simp for your own feet is crazy. Oh, I do. I goon to my own feet every night. Yeah, that one's ending up in a video, isn't it? Yeah, that one's ending up. Yeah, okay. That one's ending up in the video. Do I hear Tokyo Hotel? You do? That guy can beat him up for me. Thank you, brother. My guy. My man. I mean, to be IRL sent me a map. There's so many people in this hole. Why is there so many people in this cave? Goon using your feet. No, my feet aren't that. Like, I'm not that level of flexible, I'm afraid. Has to be a skill. Fucking mosquito ad gooning. Gooning like a mosquito, just. Can you suck your fingers? I'm not gonna... So, this is bait. Everybody can do that. This is bait of some form. There was this one video of weird fetishes and some flexible guy said, I suck myself. Okay, so why did you feel the need to say that? Why did you feel the need to say that? What's your opinion on the pest farming nerf? A lot bit less of a deal than everyone thinks it is. It's not as big of a nerf as people are trying to make it out to be. And it's pretty valid. Pest farming did need a nerf. Digest mosquito dropped like 15 mil. That's fine. How much kill time do I need for a good amount of money? Kill time on what? Oh, blazes. Okay. Like, I'd say like 15 seconds or less. Ideally. It didn't need to be nerfed this much. It is not nerfed that much. It genuinely is not that big of a nerf. Like, yeah, I'm aware you're saying, oh, I'm aware you're saying it didn't even nerf that much, but it's not that big of a nerf. It really isn't. What's your armor? Full pro module. Which mod do you not use for a slow swing? I use no frills. There's upcoming updates for farming? Yeah, exactly. Yes, it's getting a nerf, but it's also simultaneously it would have been getting a buff otherwise. Without the nerf, it would have been just getting a buff. Which, one, we sure as hell didn't need. But secondly, it's really not that deep. Like, it's really not that big of a nerf. Because of the Harvest Festival. There isn't normally for a long time. Okay, but I'm pretty sure that the pest nerf and the farming update are coming at the same time. No? Could be wrong on that one, but I'm fairly sure they're coming at the same time, I believe. Does spider trading still work? It's not very good. So, no. 70k away from combat 60? GG. Do you still want to not die, or is that... I mean, I'll try and not die. I'm not very good at it. Ooh, this is, AR horizontal. They meant update after Farming Fest? No. But, like, pest farming isn't getting a crazy nerf. That being said, if pest farming wasn't to be nerfed, and if pest farming wasn't to be nerfed at all, and the Harvest Festival just went ahead as planned, good lord, it would be broken. I don't know if that was you saying the Nike Feather and select the Tarantula. Was you? I mean, a lot of people do it. I am one of them, yes. Give me a second, chat. And swap lobby anyway. Okay, that's not where I tried to go. Can I go to the... There we go. 100 on per hour pest farming. Yeah, that'd be ridiculously broken. Hello! Hello, Botonic. How's it going? Anyway, as I was saying, why do you have piercing on your bow? I don't know. Anyway, as I was saying, pest farming. Pest farming's main issue is that it's an NPC method. And having an NPC method being this good causes a huge problem. Economy-wise. And before you say, oh, but the Iron Man! The Iron Men need good ways to make money. Yes, I agree. Iron Man does need a good way to make money, but that's its own separate issue. An NPC sell method should never be competitive. A method that you make money through the NPC should never actually be a good way of making money for a normal profile. It shouldn't be a competitive way to make money on a normal profile. Because the issue with that is then that further breaks the economy. It's great for Iron Man because Iron Man doesn't affect normal profiles. Iron Man doesn't affect the economy. However, having these methods being so good on normal profiles as well does affect the economy. Which is bad. So yes, pest farming needed a nerf. It's not good for Iron Man. It's terrible for Iron Man. It's a terrible nerf for Iron Man, but it needed it. It really needed it. Because pest farming is messing with normal profiles way too much. But the main issue that farming has is 6% of the players are there at all times because the amount of people macro. Yeah, I agree with that. But once again, that is its own separate issue. Having farming methods or having NPC methods being some of the best in the game is not exactly helping the problem. think that's wrong because of NPC cell limit. No, that's not wrong. That just isn't wrong. That just isn't wrong. It just isn't. Having NPC cell methods be one of the best ways to make money in Skyblock for normal profiles as well, and having so many normal profiles do it, no matter whether there's an NPC cell limit, it causes a massive issue for the economy. It causes a huge issue for the economy. Because the NPC cell limit is 500 million. Yeah, 500 mil is not a lot, right? It's not a lot of money. But 500 mil isn't a lot of money. But that's 500 mil per player. And pest farming being one of the best methods in the entire game, with, frankly, not that expensive of a setup. Why don't you put swarm? Because I can't use it. Means that you have a shit ton of people. Just competitive, like 70% as good as the bazaar, but it's not though, is it? It's not. The problem is that it's not. Pest farming pre-nerf isn't. It's beyond competitive. Inflation would happen again. I think the prices are... Yeah, the prices are perfect how they are. Like, pest farming just isn't good in our current economic state. It brings in too much money via NPC for the current economic state in Skyblock. It's 40 mil an hour with 1.5 bill and 200 hours. Okay, but a max setup isn't 1.5 billion to start with. Second, 40 million is not the most amount of money per hour pest farming makes outside of Finnegan. Third, what you call it? Greenhouse also exists on top of pest farming. Base and composter, yeah. Basically causing garden to just be an absolute NPC money printer. And yes, 40 million an hour for only 1.5 billion coins of net worth is a fuck ton. 40 million coins an hour to the NPC is a shit ton. Greenhouse is not OP. You are brain dead if you think the greenhouse isn't OP. I'm sorry. You are actually brain dead if you think the greenhouse isn't OP. 50 mil a day isn't something crazy. 50 million a day completely AFK is a shit ton of money. 50 million a day when you don't have to play the game is a shit ton of money. No, I'm talking any profile. Ironman, normal profile, whatever. 50 million a day is a shit ton of money for not playing the game. Setup, not net worth. 1.5 billion setup still isn't very much. For an NPC method, 1.5 billion setup is not very much. That's barely anything. Yes, there are methods to make more than that per hour for the same setup cost to Bazaar or to Auction House, but not to NPC. Not to NPC. 1.5 billion coins setup is absolutely nothing. Doesn't Gemstone make more? Not to NPC. It doesn't make more to NPC. It makes more to Bazaar, which doesn't affect the economy. Shaft mining makes more to the Bazaar, but not to NPC. Not the drops itself. So nerf the NPC prices, not the drops themselves. Yeah, but then you've got the issue that Ironman gets nerfed. Which, once again, causes the same problem. You nerf the NPC prices, then Ironman's the only... Then you're just getting Ironman nerfed, which is worse. That's a worse outcome. Plan to make this your main profile and then delete your old main. At some point, yeah. Making that's just a worse outcome. Nerfing one of the few ways that Iron Man has to make money isn't great. Now, if it's just, I don't know. It's an interesting position. Pest farming and mining will be equal money making method. Yeah, that's good. You're deleting your combat leaderboard profile? Yeah. That's good. To remove the health of the mobs. Oh, I just use no frills. Oh wait, no, it's not no frills. I don't know actually. Good question. You kind of chose that when you start an Ironman profile. Also, you need less money on Ironman. You still need a shit ton of money on an Ironman. You still need a lot of money on an Ironman. I'm using level 100 Blaze right now for tier 3 Blaze. I am not collecting money for G-Drag. I am 1 bill out of 2 bill, but will be enough to reach 15 seconds. Probably not. Why can't Iron Man have different NPC prices? Ask an admin. I don't know. That is a question that I've asked myself a lot. It would be great. That would fix a lot of problems. Because pest farming will make a bit less. But yeah, pest farming I think will be in a good spot after the nerf. I think pest farming will be in a good spot after the nerf. Like, it's still a good money-making method. It's just not... Like, for the amount of effort that you have to put in, it's still a really good money-making method. Options for G-Drag leveling. Smoldering blazes, ghosts, foraging, commissions. Iron Man can convert to normal, so they can't change Iron Man NPC prices. You realize that when you convert to normal, it would change to normal prices, right? Yeah, I'd recommend you stop and think next time. But if you convert to a normal profile, it would also convert the NPC prices to a normal profile's prices. But you'd have the inflated coins. Okay, but why would you? Okay, but still on your profile. Okay, yeah, that you would have the inflated coins. You would, but you've got to remember that you've spent all that time playing on an Iron Man. Iron Man could print money. No, you're wrong. You are actively incorrect here. You are actively incorrect because... Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy fuck! YouTube chat's rage baiting me. Holy shit, I'm getting rage baited. Yeah. Iron Man having different NPC prices would make good money. You're right. It would make good money. But you know what it wouldn't make more money than? Bizarre methods! Hunting! Kudra! M4, M5! Normal profiles are still going to be better. Normal profiles are still going to be far better. Blaze Slayer. I mean, Blaze Slayer is a little bit later game than all of those other options. Depends on the price. Okay, but if the admins made the prices for... If the admins made the NPC prices good enough to equal stuff like Kudra or Blaze, then that's just brain dead. Then that's just stupid. Getting a farming setup is easier than getting a Kudra setup. Correct, but it's not easier than getting a hunting setup. Okay, how long does it take you to make how long does it take you to be able to make 70 million coins an hour in farming on an Iron Man? Prove it. I did the Enderman speedrun profile. How long does it take you to be able to make 60 to 70 mil coins an hour from farming on an Iron Man? From starting a brand new profile. If you answer any more than 4 days, then you're slower than a normal profile. Actually, no. If you answer any more than 28 hours, then you're slower than a normal profile. Hunting rates are always capped. So, as somebody that did hunting, who has done hunting myself a lot, it's not. It, in fact, is not capped. You just don't find good methods. I have fairly documented proof of hunting being extremely strong throughout the entire of my Enderman Slayer 7 speedrun. Fusions are hunting fusions are ridiculously overpowered. They just are hard to find. And no one will actually tell you their methods. But, I mean, there's still extremely good hunting. Yeah, and you made 70 mil an hour in your E-Man speedrun. No, I made way more than that. I made over 100 mil an hour. What you call it? Crop Eatles was over 100 mil per hour. Have you ever played CS2? Didn't like it. What mod see how much damage your boss have? What? Thank you, Jayhawk. From buying off Bazaar? I mean, not buying all of it. I grinded some of it. I grinded chills whilst buy ordering some things. So a bit of both. Came out to averaging just over 100 mil an hour. I mean, some methods without fusing still go 40 to 70 mil an hour. Some methods without fusing still go over 100 mil an hour. Am I going to tell you what they are? I have before, and I'm not saying it again. Ain't no making 100 mil. No, obviously not, because I fucking leaked it, dumbass. Yeah, so okay, you heard me talk about a single hunting method. One single hunting method and said, "That's it, hunting's bad. No one's making 100 mil from hunting anymore because that one method was leaked, and no one can make 100 mil off that one singular method that got leaked." Bro. Chat, we might actually have it. We might have a TikTok chatter who's migrated. I don't even stream on TikTok, so I don't know how that one would happen, but we might have a TikTok chatter here. We might have a migrator. YouTube chat rage baiting its finest. Bro, the thing is, I don't even know if it's rage bait half the time. I know it's rage bait with Twitch chat, but with YouTube chat, I don't know whether it is rage bait. I don't know whether it is rage bait. I can't lie. Like, I don't see how we can't agree that pest hunting was OP. And would have been even more OP if it wasn't nerfed. I'm back, can't focus on coding. Yeah, you missed the small crash out. Most of the YouTube chat are casuals. Okay, casual and brainless are two different things. I'm saying people always lie about hunting rates. People lie about rates and everything. That's not just hunting. People lie about rates and everything. But I'm sitting here telling you that you can make over 100 million coins an hour from hunting within 20 to 30 hours of starting a profile easily. You can make 10 mil an hour from hunting almost as soon as you can get to Galatea. You can make 40 mil an hour from hunting as soon as you've got Heart of the Forest 6. With almost no gear. Isn't that with fusing? 100 mil an hour is not with fusing now. I will not mention 100 mil an hour stuff because I'll get beaten up. They do a 5-minute test. Yeah, that's why I don't do that. That's why whenever I talk about money and rates, it's because it's stuff that I have done in the past for money. And actively did grind. I give rates based on my experience. Am I going to tell you some of the methods? Of course not. Because that's just how hunting works. You find your own methods. That being said, invisibugs are practically OP both before and after Heart of the Forest 6. Especially due to how little gear they need. Coralots, also really fucking strong. Are they fun? No, not really. But they are really strong. 33, boss level 9. What? Oh, yeah. Money into Blaze equals more money from Blaze. Real? Alright. How can I see which shard is crafted into each other? Sky Shards. Good website. Sky Shards is a great website. They're only OP because there's no macro for them. There's no macro for the thing that has a specific route and all you would need to do is click on a box. I don't know how to say this to you, buddy, but there might be. There might be. There may potentially be. Invisibugs would be one of the easiest things to create and build a macro for. I told you I was going to be here. Also, my friend is watching. Yes. You said that at the start of the stream. How are you doing? Can anyone tell hunting method makes 40 mil at 115 fortune? I would like to, but not really, no. Invisibugs get very close. I believe Coralots should as well, actually, to be fair, I think. I think Coralots should also get very close. Provided that you do them correctly. Most of the others involve fusing. I believe minor zombies can still get that high with fusing. Shell-wise? Oh, cell-wise. Oh, is it bad now? Okay, never mind. These guys never watched Korean, you can automate anything? Yeah. No, number 1 and number 2 non-cosmetic networks grind hunting for money still, so you're saying some dumb shit. Okay, you're just rage baiting. Okay, I'm not gonna fall for that one. I'm not gonna fall for this one this time. I know you're rage baiting. Need to do my Kudra collection to someone because shit squad never got any runs in. Blame Guru. Blame Guru for that one. Just because the top players grind for net worth doesn't mean that macros don't exist for things. Why the fuck would the top players grind invisibugs? No one is hunting in the Big 26 for money. Yeah, you are so wrong. You are unbelievably wrong. You are just so wrong. I'm so sorry. You don't hear of people doing hunting for money because hunting methods would get broken. You don't hear of the methods that people do for hunting because they keep them secret. Funnily enough, any method that's actually good in this game for money, like genuinely good in this game for money, you don't know what it is. I can tell you that as a fact. You don't know what it is. Any method that makes an insane amount of money, you don't know it. Because they are kept hidden. They are kept very hidden. I mean, look, if you wanna make yourself believe that hunting doesn't make over 100 mil an hour comfortably from multiple different methods, go for it, man. Feel free. If you want to sit there and believe that, then feel free. But you're wrong. If it's too much for you to accept that it is actually absurdly broken, that's fine, man. How many tokens do you have at the moment? 0. Yo, Maximus Hyman, how we doing? Oh, I've already sold, right? I'm being stupid. With every money-making method in the game, but holy work, real. Maybe don't do that. Well, if you've already said this, but you deserve 500 mil subs, that's possibly a little bit much. 500 mil might be a little high. Sure? Okay, you're rage bait. You are absolutely rage baiting. If you're not rage baiting, then you might actually... You might actually... No, never mind, actually. Never mind. I don't want to end up as iCal V2. Is it easy to do Spice Slayer 5 with 750 MP? That's more magical power than I have. I said non-cosmetic, so yes, floating sand does and still does hunting. Still does hunting. Top net worth is also used hunting for money. Sorry, my bad. I thought you were responding to me. It was bad timing on the message. It was just kind of it was just all around bad timing. That is my fault. Was that his best Ramstein song? I don't know what they say for the entire songs either, but they sound good, so What launcher are you using? I am using Modrinth. Peak launcher. Most important stuff I need for doing it. I mean, armor set depends. It's either Burning Crimson or Primordial Armor. Either or work. Weapon, Giant Sword, Sting, Scorpion Foil, Claymore. All of which work. Sting and Claymore are the two best, of course. Others do function just fine. I would strongly recommend something like a Wand of Atonement just to keep popping healing. It's not very good and doesn't do a lot, but it helps. Do you see combined chats? I don't have combined chats. I have two different chats open, but they are both on the side, yes. Best power for things like E-Man, Hurtful. Then, obviously, like AOTE for moving around and stuff. Buffs like Weird Tuber, Sword of Bad Health are very nice, very helpful. Probably would recommend Scorching or Hurtful as your Power Stone. Mosquito Bow, extremely important. Bro, hunting his ass. Yeah, now you're rage. I know you're rage baiting. I know that one's rage bait. Do you have a mod folder you can download? I do. I can't remember whether I have it in the description of every YouTube stream, but it is in my Discord. I am dead. Probably. Maybe. Possibly? Are we built like that? Am I built like that? No way! Oh! Best pet for hunting. There isn't. There is not a hunting pet. The reason that hunting is so OP is because it has really low hunting fortune. The reason it's so OP is because of its fortune. It has like no fortune. With 750 FD with 10k kills. Well, that's because you have really low kills. 25k kills is commonly considered the minimum for tier 4s. Anything under that and you're gonna really struggle. Any way to get 100 hunting fortune without David's cloak? Nope. Why would you not get David's cloak? What? Huh? Why would you... David's cloak is free. Why would you not get it? Huh? Are we real? David Cloak is... It is, in fact, literally free. What? How do I farm kills on the armor, or just buy one? Up to you. You either just go around and kill Enderman, or... Until you get to 25k kills, or you just... Because fishing equipment, because fishing hates me. I don't see what that has to do with anything. But no, you're gonna need the David's cloak. Oh, I assume you're fishing, right? Yeah, you're gonna need the David's cloak, I'm afraid. That's what holds a lot of your fortune. I mean, what? My cloak has 27 of mine. I mean, yeah, actually, you literally... I don't think you can get it without. Song request? Shit, you're right. My bad. Hold up. My bad. Hold up. Go refrigerate. I mean, tier 4s are still pretty difficult. Does tier 5 still make good money? Yes. I mean, depending on your gear, of course. How important is Heart of the Forest 6 for hunting? It is 50 hunting fortune. Does that answer your question? You have now said that for the 4th time. And once again, 500 mil might be a little bit far. $15 helmet is a better option, but a lot of dungeon people already have a climb hype, so that also works. Yeah. Issue is like what? The climb hype runs out of mana so fast. I love your content. You made me rejoin because of your E-Man series. Yeah, let's go. W, and welcome back to the game. Yeah, we gotta make skyblock popular again. We gotta make skyblock big again. We gotta do it. We gotta do that, right? Surely it's possible. I've gotta make Technoblade level videos that have like tens of millions of views, and then we make skyblock famous again. That's the plan. I'm gonna bot my video. And then all the bots will join skyblock. You already make techno style videos. No, I don't. No, I very much don't. Not even slightly. How good do you think farming will be? It'd still be one of the best. It'll still be very good. Hypixel add 20,000 bots and the player count looks good. I mean, the player count does look good. Hypixel is the second largest Minecraft server, beaten out only by Donut SMP, which has both cracked and bedrock ports. W Darings? Doesn't have that storytelling aspect Techno used to put into his videos. It really doesn't. I mean, some people come close, for sure. Some people definitely come close. But yeah, no, the storytelling on his videos were just a different thing. Then again, I guess, what, times were a little bit different back then, to be fair. Times were definitely different back then. And a lot of Skyblock content creators, unless, unless you already have a creator code, making those kind of videos is so hard and so long just to get no views. Because Skyblock's just not big enough to pull that kind of viewership anymore. I'll be honest. Unless you can somehow manage to get your video outside of Skyblock and into like a broader Minecraft audience, which is next to impossible. just simply due to how complex skyblock is compared to normal skyblock. Like, people try. But at this point, it is basically an entire... It's like a whole different niche. ZJ2 starting to sound like Squid. In what way? Get Jinxie on skyblock. No, let's not do that. It won't have the effect that you think it will. Sponsorships go a long way. Once again, it won't have the effect that you think it will. Or at least right now. It won't have the effect you think it will right now. Hypixel needs to fix their early game before they can bring in sponsorships. Yeah, Squid's Die series is amazing. Like, for somebody who makes regular videos, Squid's definitely got some of the better editing. I don't think he edits his own videos. I'm fairly sure someone else does that. Actually, to be fair, I don't think I want Jinxie's audience in here. I'll be honest. What episode is this part of? Is it 5 or is it 6? Not too sure. Not too sure. I want to say 6. Oh no, this will be 7, won't it? This will be episode 7. Shorts. Yeah, I'm a fan of Shorts videos. I'm a fan of Shorts videos. I do like short stuff. The 2 iceberg dies in a minute was a crazy video. I have not got round to watching it yet. Or all of it, at least. What have you dropped so far? 1 overflux. That's it. That's it. Just 1 overflux. That's the only RNG we've got. Oh no, I got 2 scythe blades. 3 scythe. I got 3 scythe blades. That's it. And come to think about it. After an hour, I hear Squid's voice. I can't say as I've heard that one. Plus a Phoenix in the same minute? Yeah, I haven't watched it. What do you think the reason for you to keep playing the game and continuing? Because I find it fun. I like Skyblock more from a content aspect at this point, and there is so much stuff I can still make. Oh wait. There is so much stuff I can still make. Like, I've been enjoying the speedrunning. I'm going to be making more on the speedrunning style series. There's other things that I plan to do which are a little different to what most other people have done. Kind of down the same, nothing from Tarantula? Not really. Kind of down similar vein to speedrun, but not quite. There's just... Skyblock, I like making my own content. Like, become a Dungeons player? Yeah, like, that is a semi-permanent series at some point, okay? Don't worry about it. So when will you add everyone that sends you a friend? Until I can't. Until I've maxed my thing. I am using an Anke. I have... Oh, it ran out. Then I'm not using an Anke. I can't afford a new one. How do you get an Anke feathers? You drop them from Kudra or you buy them from the bazaar. Someone made a dumb and meted a wasp. Shh. No one did that. Nobody meted a wasp. That's frankly ridiculous. I spent 100 mil on David's cloak for Mythic. Worth it. It's from auction. Same thing. 100% the same thing. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Is an Anke worth it for tier 5 spider? It is. It is profit on silk. Loki, surprised you're not Tarantula 5 yet. Oh, I took a break last night to go and get E-Man 5 real quick. So I could unlock the Pocket Espresso and the Handy Blood Chalice. And I guess the Soulflow one. Till when will you add everyone that sends a friend? Till I can't, and I am out of friend slots. Sorry, till I can't, and I'm out of friend slots. Vamp when? Yeah, so about that. About that. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. I could do that, but why would I do that when I have a mosquito shortbow, which is better? Why would I become a Jujunon when I have a better weapon? Someone gave up on Rift 4 hours into a Shh. Hey, I could always use Spider to go back into the Rift, you know? I could always use level 9 Spider to go back into the Rift. It'd be a terrible idea, but I could do that. Vamp to Hyperion when? No. I pass. No. I'm good, actually. I'm good without that one. Exclamation death count isn't a thing, but it's quite a lot now. It's grown quite a lot after on the E-Man stream. Why are you wanting to get Cats 20 again? Oh, I don't. I no longer wish to get it. My change has been minded. PvP me and ask where I got a sangria, and I had to explain that shit to them. Oh, just say you ratted someone, what? You should have said Dorings gave it to you. Revenant to hype with only feet when? Okay, just say you want the feet footage. Just say you want the foot footage. Alright. M4, I mean, it won't be for a very long time. I won't be at the stage of playing M4 on this profile or actually even playing on this profile again after the hype for quite a long time. Tier 5 vamp tutorial when? Yeah, so, anyway. Moving on. There's foot footage somewhere in the Discord. Yes, I'm aware. I was considering deleting it, and then I thought better of it. Oh, chat, by the way, I just want to say, starting screen V3 will be happening soon. Where? So, the thing where someone said somewhere, like, the thing where Jayhawk said somewhere, I still have the images saved. Ah, right. Of course you do. But yeah, starting screen V3 is probably going to be soon. It's kind of crazy. It hasn't been that long. No kink shaming, but feet are disgusting. I simultaneously agree and disagree. If you make it tamer, I will hunt you. Hey, I'm doing the same thing as I did for V2. I'm gonna put it to the Discord. The Discord gets to choose gets to choose it. So I look in sex and find 4K feathers. Right. Yo, please grapes was good. How are we doing? But yeah, I simultaneously disagree and agree with you. Whilst on one side I agree feet are actually genuinely kind of disgusting, at the same time, they're one of the coolest parts of the human body from a muscle standpoint. From like from an anatomy standpoint, they are one of the coolest parts of the human body, right alongside hands. So intricate. Have you considered ice spray? I can't use it because I'm not a high enough kata. I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to anatomy. And hands and feet are some of the coolest parts of the body. Preferably not the same dye. Well, what colors do you like? Yo, chat, how long till we get a mania skip on Vamp? Trust. You can use ice spray, but Kata 14 ice sprays are like 40 mil. Well, I'm not going to get one of those, then am I? What V3? Starting screen. Starting screen V3. Purple is nice. Okay, purple doesn't... I don't think purple really has any gradients. I mean, you could go Byzantium Dark Purple Midnight, I think is the only... Literally the only gradient you could get out of that one. Green, I think the best one for green would be... Jade, Emerald, Nyanza, or Celadon. I think is the best green, personally. Do I farm out a legendary seal and sell it for money? Sure. So I'm looking at like a bill. I mean, yeah. It's not as bad as I thought. It's not. Just be glad that I didn't put... yeah, I mean, Celadon, obviously, that's a little expensive. And it's an unbelievably rare. Like, it almost never comes up for sale. Nyanza's not too bad, though. Nyanza's not too bad at all. Why are you doing Spider? Money. And Spider 9. Spider simply makes the most money out of any Slayer that I'm able to do. I don't have an Ananke feather, so don't say anything about that. I'm too poor to afford one. Surely soon, though, right? Surely soon. Will you do a profile review for me, sir? I will not. I'm afraid. Well, did you not unlock Vampire in your token? No. No, I didn't. I didn't do that. No. Hey, look, the main purpose of the Rift was to unlock the Talismans, not to unlock Vampire. The main purpose of the Rift was the Talismans. The Vampire would be fine, but the issue with Vampires, I'd need to spend ages, like, I'd have to spend the entire 12-hour of the token to do Vampire. Simply because I'd have to do a bunch of Bacte and a bunch of Crux grinding and a bunch of, leeches. In order to actually be able to do Vampire. It's worth it, though? No, I disagree. Vampire is really good for money, you're right. But I don't really want to do Vampire. Because, once again, I don't want to put myself through the actual hell of doing probably like a straight hour of Bacte, if not longer. In order to unlock all of the Bacte stuff that I need to be able to do Vamp. I do not think I could do that. You should do tier 1 spiders until die. No. No thanks. Vampire against, they made the stake better for spawning. Honestly, yeah, spawning is so much nicer with the stake. How long did it take to do a Tiny Dancer? Bold of you to assume that I did the Tiny Dancer. Bold to assume I actually did that. Because I didn't. Should I try it? So I should try it. You should try it. You should absolutely do it. You should... Yeah, go Vamp, go Vamp, go Vamp. Oh yeah, I was thinking last night I could get vanquished equipment for Tarantula in the Nether. I could try Tarantula in the Nether with vanquished equipment. Yeah, let's go, Lace. W. Death or work. Death's sounding awfully amazing right now. Yeah, I know that feeling. Tiny Dancer isn't even that bad. Yeah, it is. Or your funeral. Funeral. Actually, no. I mean, Tiny Dancer. It's not that bad. I just didn't want to spend the amount of time doing it on this profile. Does that matter? I mean, Rift literally has the best necklace in the game, so you should probably do it. Warden or Primordial Helm for E-Man 7? Warden's more deep. Warden's more damage. Primordial's faster spawns. Your choice. How much is this? 4 mil. That's viable. It's affordable, I think. Yeah, it's affordable. I love how honestly, what Blaze gas cloak's not even that much anymore. Okay. Gas cloak's not even that much anymore. Which is quite nice, actually. Have you checked Hub 1 during the Year of the Seal? Is it the old hub or something still? Yo, what's good, T-Bros? How we doing? Or is it just a load of stuff? Oh, a Vanquisher. That's cool. Yeah, they definitely hurt less than they usually do, which is good. Yo, Slappy, how we doing? I mean, if a wooden helmet gives you the difference to phase skip, then yeah, obviously phase skip, but or wooden, but sitting in one spot, fair. Oh, this is gonna be annoying, isn't it? I don't have a AOTD to deal with the cubes. I mean, damage is higher. For sure, damage is higher. How long was the usual shard sell-off for what shard? Not all shards are born the same. Dragon. Dragon. Flash. Which one's Flash again? Yeah, I don't know which one. I can't remember which one Flash is. I might be throwing. Hold on a minute. There's a hair in my somewhere, and it's annoying me. Got it. Problems off. The one for you, some chills with salmon. I think they took a while. I think they took quite a while to fill. From memory, I think they took a while. Right, this should theoretically end up being more efficient overall. Especially considering damage should go up as well. Over what I was using previously. Kind of wild that I actually forgot about this on the original Slayer's Hyperion. Why am I skill issued enough to die to a tier 4 blaze? I don't know, just built that way, I guess. Yo. Why am I being invited to a guild? Why am I being invited to a guild? I'm good. I don't want to be in a... I don't want a guild. I pride myself about being guildless. I can do a tier 3 quite easily with like 50 true defense. Yeah, that's about right. Are you in a guild? I am not. I very much like not being in a guild. Can you join my guild? I'm good. I'm good, actually. Just quick sold my giant sword. And buy it back. Should solve the problem. How are you back again already? Oh, there's a hype mage in this lobby. Yippee. Yay. Standing on rolling chair. Got you. Yippee. I love it when there's a hype mage. You should make a guild. I'm good. Thanks. I like not being in a guild, personally. While selling the dungeon gear? How much dungeon gear did you sell? Like, was it like I swear you were just in the Spider's Den? I was just in the Spider's Den, yeah. What do guilds do? Not a lot. Do you believe in Slayer etiquette, such as personal space? Yes, very much so. Hence why I don't, if somebody's already in an area, I won't take over their space. How many coins, you got? You're doing this transfer for days? Quite a few. I think we made a couple $100 mil. Actually, I can actually tell you how much I've made from Tarantula. Hold on. So far. Actually, I don't know how much I've made from Tara. I've been doing other stuff. 178 mil. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Like, I'm pretty happy to take that. Is Forest coming in September and we'll get Heart of the Forest? You know, they just said New Foraging Island is coming in September. Did they? If so, that's awesome. Will you do E-Mans? Maybe. Might do. Oh, look, another hype mage. Like, the Prophet is better. The Prophet is, in fact, not better. Enderman Slayer is the worst Slayer in Skyblock for money. Remember that doesn't it subtract 9k price? This is true. I fucking love magma cubes. I'm going back. I'm just going to go back. I can't bother. I am lying. Yeah, I thought so. ZJ2 reached level 9 in this. What? Did like 400 mil? Did 400 mil like 10 mil an hour? Okay. Yeah, and Enderman Slayer is by far the worst Slayer for profit. This is a known fact. This is a known thing. We need an update for foraging gear? Well, yeah, we'll get an update for foraging gear when we get the new foraging island. I don't think we'll get that either anytime soon. Yeah, Enderman Slayer is a really good Slayer. The Slayer itself is one of the most important parts of the game. You get no money from it. But... Or just grind the Voidlings. Pretty sure you should be grinding Special Zealots. If you're not doing Dragons, I'm pretty sure you should be grinding for Special Zealots. Do your squats? Shit, you're right. Not really too sure how many squads I could have. And Anke Feathers killed E-Man. Oh no, E-Man was dead far before Anke Feathers came out. Did you start playing vanilla Minecraft when first began, or did you play the game begin the game on Skyblock? No, I started vanilla Minecraft during alpha. I got 120 mil only going for Juju Wreck. I'm assuming you're including Summoning Eyes with that. And Enderman Slayer makes less money. The less money from summoning guys, the higher tier you go to. What did I come back to? Squads. I like men. Yo, Crown. What? Wait. No, you're not Crown. Are you Crown? No, you're not. Which one are you? Ah, Yumero. What's good, what's good? How we doing? Was good. My bad. Your name didn't show up next to the redemption. I'm good. How about you? Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Just kind of locked in on Spider at the moment. Fun Slayer. Not making a lot though, because I don't have an Ananke, which isn't great. But that's kind of my own fault for having no money. Were you ever depressed? Probably not a topic to get into on stream. What do you plan to do with it? I don't think I need a token. Should I sneak you in an Anke? No, thanks. I don't think I need another token. Why not? Because it's not a topic for stream. I'm talking about my personal life isn't a topic for streaming. Especially not in a hypixel skyblock stream, what? I have a multi-day football tournament in Spain. I play for a Dutch pro academy. Yo! W-mans! What the fuck? Wait, that's actually kind of sick. I love alcohol. Same. How do I get the same attack animation? I use no frills. The exact settings that I have are in my Discord. Favorite breakfast food? Nothing. My favorite breakfast food is air. How can I join your Discord? Exclamation DC. Bad answer. True answer. Tried Jack Daniel's honey whiskey. I have not. I'll answer, but it's true. I don't eat breakfast. I am number 372 in Mithril Collection. More impressive than some football, I can't lie. I don't know about that one, brother. I don't know about that one. Is Fire Pot better than Protection for Blaze? No, Fire Pot's useless. It is completely worthless. Yeah, ignore my armor. It's because I just fuck around by not having any protection. I just have nothing on there for fun. You're going to learn one. Are you taking basketball or volleyball? Honestly, probably volleyball. I'll be completely honest with you. I find it more fun than basketball. Why'd the chicken cross the road? Ooh, good question, good question, good question. Did you get to the other side? Could be wrong. too many basketball. I feel like there's quite a few volleyball sweats as well, but I don't think it's that many. Because it was following orders. What? Orders from who? The Colonel? Yeah, adds up. Okay, I don't see how gooning fits into this one. I'm gonna go. Alrighty, T-Bros. Well, see ya, and GG on your football stuff. That's kind of sick. I can't lie. That's actually kind of sick. I mean, very lost. How many kills we should be close, no? If they had struggling tier 4, oh, I might have missed it. Flare is not useless. True defense is not good for survivability. Flare better for the survival and for RCM spawning. This is true. But yeah, I feel like you shouldn't really need. I feel like you shouldn't really. How many bosses before I get I? 8. I feel like you shouldn't really need a flare to survive, I'll be honest with you. If you are needing that, then you're probably not you're not ready for plays, I'll be honest. Also, right, what do they say? Max foraging fishing, also get Kime 4 on both daggers. Kime is just not needed at all. Kime 4 is especially useless. If you're gonna get Kime 5. Art piece on all armor, also just isn't needed. Wand of Atonement's pretty good. Although Hyperion is a lot better. They have Kime 3 on one and Kime 4 on the other. Then tell them to get to Kime 5. Because Kime 4 is once again basically useless. Less useless than Kime 3 to be fair. But still not great. Mod called change. It is called No Frills. Okay. What is Flare for? It is for Kudra and fishing, pretty much. That's about it. Flare is basically for... It's basically for mana. Is its main use. Mana regen. And a little bit of ferocity. It's good for E-Man. What bank amount would G-Drag become better than other combat? Like 700 mil-ish. It depends on where you are, because obviously, like, Blaze Pet's really strong in the nether. Oh, shit! Tarantula 9! Yo! Let's go! Huge! Yo, we got that shit. Let's go. Yippee! I'm gonna go and do Sven. Words that no one in this history of life has uttered. Don't shoot me. I'm gonna go and do Sven Slayer. Can I blow up the world with you? No. Maybe not. Maybe not that one. Okay, let me do that. Let me do that. Let me do slash up. Hey, there's another sniper up to level 9. That's pretty sick. Fighters is blowing alone. Right, bit weird. I'm gonna go. And I'm taking the rug with me. Give us back our rug. No! My rug. It is actually. I need this, I need this. You can go back there. Either way, I might consider Enderman Slayer, chat. I might actually genuinely consider diddling some Enderman. Where are your pandas? What? Is it safe to download OO Sentinel? Yes, it is just simply a dependency for a different mod. I believe it's no frills. No frills is a dependency used for no frills. You stole the chair's stream? I know. But, like, the chair's gotta learn. You know, it's gotta learn that sometimes things get stolen. And unless the chair fights back, then... I mean, what? Unless the chair fights back, then... someone's gonna take the stream, you know? The chair won't fight back. The chair won't fight back, don't worry. The chair would never fight back. Huh? What was that? Gonna fight back. No. 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 No! That happened admittedly a lot faster than I thought it would. Oh, man. That admittedly happened a lot faster than I thought it would. I got the shark text pack. It's not working because it requires ETF and where is it? It requires mods called ETF and EMF to work. Favorite movie? Lord of the Rings. Second one. And they say he isn't as entertaining as Techno. Yeah, they're correct. I'm a very different kind of person. My favorite movie is Slayers to Hyperion. Real. Slayers to Hyperion 2 is gonna go hard. Is that in the Discord server? It is on Modrinth. It is listed as dependencies for the pack, to be fair. It's just Modrinth doesn't do a very good job at forcing people to download them. What do you think about Interstellar? I never watched it. But I can't hear the word Interstellar anymore without thinking of that one Comedy Shorts gamer moment. You know that girl Stella? I went Interstellar. I shit in a urinal. Oh, mate, actually. Peak bars. Go watch it, but I don't wanna. Think of that without ever hearing that yeah. Look. Think of that without ever hearing that. Yeah, but like now people are going to look it up. Oh, there's a guy who's stolen my lobby. What a nice man. Thank you, our man. Alright, new lobby. What a nice guy. What's the red ring around you? It's the range of my Fire Veil wand. It's how far it reaches, basically. I think this is an empty one. Who are these people? Who are what people? Finish your massive glass of whiskey already? I have. It's okay. I'll get a new one. It's okay. Don't worry. I'll get a new one. Okay, that's enough. There you go, chat. Another massive glass. Trust me, it's huge. See? Look, it's giant. It's a giant glass. Oh. It's a giant glass. Trust me. It's massive. Tastes kind of like raisins. Where did this guy come from? They weren't here a second ago. How dare someone come and take my lobby from me whilst I'm drinking? How dare they? Drinking to hype when? Every stream, I think, isn't it? Who are you? Who are these people? Are from the No courtesy, no common courtesy. I'm in your lobby. Yes. Yeah. No common courtesy. Get another Slayer quest, sir? So, you see, the funny thing is there is a Slayer quest active. It's just that the park's really buggy. The park's just really buggy. Wait, chat, you know what? You know what, chat? You know what? I'm gonna do let me open up the thing in a second. Coin, flip. Display capture. Okay, heads is we do E-Man after. Heads is we start doing E-Man. Sell my tarantula stuff and start doing E-Man at some point. Tails is I buy in an Anke feather and jump off of a bridge of something and hope it saves me. Thank God, I was really hoping Thank fucking God, I was not ready to die yet. Did XQC start playing Skyblock? God, I fucking wish. That'd be kind of fun. I feel like XQC would fit in with the Skyblock player base, I can't lie. Except trade. No. I really do feel like XQC would fit in with the Skyblock player base pretty well. Please? No. I don't wanna. It's like 1 coin, but I don't want it. Bro is just a natural. Bro is just natural. A natural born. Yo, sub 6 seconds, Sven's? No way. That's actually pretty good. How come you react to the YouTube chat more often than the Twitch? Oh, I don't. It's just whichever one's more active. And if there's a lot of stuff going on in one chat, then I'll end up looking at that chat more than the other one. I feel like that makes more sense. No? It's because Twitch are brain rotted. No. Definitely not that. Definitely nothing along those lines. Nope. He has favorites. That's why. Well, that's just not true. I generally pay more attention to Twitch than YouTube chat. Because Twitch tends to be more active than YouTube. It's usually the other way around. But I think a few people may have just gone live recently, so. Twitch probably has a good few people less. Shut up, Donut Man. What do you mean, Donut Man? Hey! Where does Donut Man even come from? Is this the guy I talked to get the Grandma Wolf Pet? Oh, we are. Are we dead ass? No. If I were to cut your skull into segments, it would be in the shape of a donut, Donut Man. I don't think that makes any form of sense, but whatever. Gotta remember to like, guys, remember to like and subscribe. Gotta go. I don't even know how, like, you can't even replicate how he talks. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. Have you seen that one clip of the guy asking him a question? Asking him a question, excuse me, just like, huh? and then he just speaks some absolute bullshit, just some absolute absolute BS. Like, no one can understand what the fuck he says, and X just gives him the correct answer. Just gives him, straight up gives him the right answer. Like, gotta speak his language. Gotta speak his language. Oh, bro, it's so peak. Is it a video? Yeah. It's so good. Of XQC speaking real human words. Yes, actually, there is footage of it. Unfortunately, that footage is of him saying that there's nothing to do late game when being asked about why billionaires are pedophiles. That is possibly the only footage of XQC speaking, speaking just, like, normal words. It is the clearest he has ever sounded. And it is so good. You're cooked if you speak XQC. On God. So the only time XQ is when he speaks about pedos. I mean, from what we've seen, yeah, I love that clip. It's so good. It's so good. Why do so many billionaires become pedos? There's nothing to do. End game. Just like absolute perfect, clear English. Bro has been saving all of his brain power for that one moment. Bro's been saving everything for that one moment. I'm gonna go lurk? Alrighty, well, see ya. What do you think about M2s? M2s? And maybe I'm the one who's dumb here, but what? What do you mean M2s? Oh yeah, chat, I know I mentioned it in my Discord, but we dropped an overflux. We dropped an overflux in a few days ago. We dropped an overflux. It wasn't on meter. It wasn't on meter. The overflux wasn't on meter. It's actually crazy. Master mode. Oh, M2 kind of sucks. I can't lie. Chat, it's incredible. It's actually so good. Want to look at my drill? I'll keep it 100. Not really. Scarf shards? Yeah, but it's like, it's not a very fun floor. Making money good. What are your opinions on the mutt, Peak? Sven's a pretty... I like Sven. I kind of like Sven. Not my favorite, but far from my least favorite. Forgot you're doing a Slade Hype series. I mean, fair, it's kind of just a normal stream. But with a different goal. Did you know Silver? I did not. I haven't watched episode 1. Second favorite Radiohead song. One sec. I think I know who Radiohead is. I just need to double check whether it is a specific song. I just need to remember if it is what I think it is. Hold on. Spectre. That's the song. Spectre's my second favorite. No Surprises is my first favorite. Have time to be an evil billionaire. XQC he is just a degenerate. Is the best way to describe him. Bro's just a guy who likes streaming and lives his life online. And that's about it. He's just a goober. Can we skip non-request songs? I'm afraid not. That circle, it's the range of the Fire Veil wand. Third favorite Kendrick Lamar. No idea. Can't say as I listen to him. Excuse me, I don't remember the name of a single song. I know a couple Radiohead songs. I don't know a lot of them, to be fair. Because they're definitely not somebody that I listen to often. What's your top artists? Actually, that's a good question. Don't know. I think this year it'll probably come up as Fink and Ben Howard at the top. Because I listen to them a lot off stream. Obviously not on stream, because it just doesn't fit the stream playlist at all. Not even slightly. I wonder what other people would be. I think Bring Me the Horizon is definitely going to be up there, to be fair. Hurt the Actual Slayer? It does not, know. Was barking? Not a chance. Not happening. I'm good. I'm not doing that one. Thank you very much. Give quarterly Wrapped updates? I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure Spotify Wrapped is yearly. Could be wrong, but I'm 99% sure it's yearly at least. Why did you blindside me when I asked what the fuck is the best era of fucking Alright now. 80s. I think it's hard to argue that the 80s is not one of the best eras for music ever, realistically. Like we've had definitely like some years that are good. We've definitely had some years that have had really good music, but like just the whole of the 80s was good. You know? You Catman or Dogman? Depends on whether it's my pet. If it's my pet, cat. If it's someone else's, then dog. Not booping back. Did I not? Oh, my bad. Yeah, it's right. Have you figured out your third die yet? Because yeah, have you figured out what the third die is? Music is getting worse. Yeah, I will agree. We're going to be blessed by net spend for the next 10 years. By fucking who? Nope, any ideas? I wish. Unfortunately, the budget's a little bit tight considering the other two. Nyanza? Not sure, maybe. Could do. Could be a Nyanza. Might look a little odd though, no? Hold on. Sky Ocean customize. Celeste I went. Yeah, real. So, where is it? Where's Frost? Frost would be definitely the chest plate. Right, okay, yep, shut up. Most expensive die you can get. Frost, the most expensive die is Celeste. Celeste followed by Sangria. Is the most, that's the most expensive ones. I think Nyanza's gonna look odd. I think Nyanza's gonna look off. Oh, actually. Oh, actually, you might be right. Ooh, that might be kind of clean. So I really like Celeste. I really like Celeste, hence why I have it on my armor on my main profile. Or my X main. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Wait, that's kind of cheap. That's kind of clean. That's kind of clean. That is actually kind of clean. I don't like Celeste that much. I mean, fair. Cheapest die setup. Yeah, probably chocolate now. Yep, definitely 3 chocolates. 3 chocolates or 3 hollies. That's the ones. Infernal blue for the darkest piece. Just gotta hope and pray that a frostbitten actually appears. Proceeds to disable it. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't own the die. What customizer is that? Sky Ocean. I do not own the die, so... Opinions on Wonderwall. Do you like... I haven't heard it, I don't think. I don't think I've heard the cover of it, at least. Sky Ocean's great for figuring out whether you like a die combination, but... Like, I mean, I wouldn't actually use it for dyeing my armor. Because I don't own that. If I'm gonna customize my armor, I want to own it. There was one earlier today. Ah, shit. I mean, I wonder if Lace got it. Because Lace has been looking for a frostbitten. I mean, as a British person, I feel like I have to like Wonderwall, I can't lie. Unless it's the dye guys. I mean, well, they dye my armor, so... That's still real dye. No, the rune! I sniped the frostbitten insta this morning. GG. Let's go. Honestly, I would have possibly felt slightly bad if I sniped another die from someone that I knew wanted it. That being said, okay, in my defense though, I didn't know that Dorings wanted it. In my defense, I wasn't aware that he wanted the Sangria. As I said, if I was aware that he wanted it, I would have bought it faster. But that's besides the point. Archfiend die is nice for the price. Archfiend die is pretty alright. I mean, I'm not personally a big fan of reds. I'm definitely not a massive fan of reds at all. We need lighter purples, man. We really do. We really do need lighter purples. Midnight? Dusk dye is peak. Assuming dusk is animated. In which I'm not a big fan. Good dye gradient for green. Emerald chestplate. Jade chestplate. Emerald leggings and Celeste boots. It's kind of the best green gradient. And kind of also one of the only green gradients that you can make. Warden's okay as far as animated dyes go. I don't hate it. Warden and Black Ice are alright as far as animated dyes go. I just don't like animated dyes that much. Are you a banana? Probably. What's your opinion on the best thing to hunt for money? Well, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's pretty good money. It's pretty good money and honestly kind of fun. Definitely kind of fun. Black Ice is the best animated? Yeah, I'll give you that. Did you mean Nyanza or Celadon? Oh, sorry, my bad. Did I say Celeste? My bad. I meant Celadon. Warden's the best animated? It can go either way. Warden or... either Warden or... How about something decent to hunt? Well, I know nothing about your setup. But if you want me to tell you something decent to hunt, then the only things I can leak are realistically miner zombies, invisibugs, and coralots. Because they've proven to be pretty strong. Through leaks. First main account just got unbanned. Let's go! Is Fire Crimson Helmet better than Warden Helmet? Not really. Mathematically better, but performs worse. Do you use stream elements for your chat display? I do not. I just go straight through OBS. Oh wait, chat. I'm assuming you're meaning the chat display on thing. In which case, no, it is StreamerBot. If you're meaning the on-stream chat, it's StreamerBot. Primordial is the best helmet and the cheapest. That's not true. It's good. It's far from the best. It's good. It's good for its price. That's about as far as it goes. Far from the best. Does Crown of Avarice have a skin? Nope. Setting a Twitch reward for dyeing the armor of who redeems it? No. Because I don't have money like that. I don't have that kind of money, like. Is Warden better in any situation? Blaze Slayer, yes. Technically Enderman Slayer as well. If you're willing to ether warp a lot. Kudra. I think that's about it. I mean, Tarantula as well, I guess, if you're willing to ether warp a lot. Although, I guess Tarantula you mostly spawn with Bouquet of Lies, so, or a Hyperion, so that doesn't really matter that much. Primordial only does more damage than Warden if you have really low MP. Yo, what's good, Whammy? How we doing? Hope you drop a Grizzly Salmon. Well, I've already got a rune, so it wouldn't be too much further. It wouldn't be that big of a push, I'll be honest. Wait, how are we doing come along on sackage? We're not that far from sack. We're not that far from sack. We're pretty close to sack. Does Sky have a skin customization? I don't know. I want to say no. Could be wrong. I also hope you drop a die before Flux. Too late. Already dropped the Flux. Too late. Before a second Flux. I also hope for that. That's why I have die on my meter. I hope and pray. We're 274,000 on the RNG meter out of 75 million, so it's basically guaranteed. Basically guaranteed at this point. I mean, if I don't get one, then that's just Hypixel being rude, you know? This is... How much is it? Is it 1.2 million for the Flux? 1.2 million, yeah, oh boy. That could hurt quite a lot, actually. That could definitely hurt quite a lot. I hope you meet a die. I probably won't. Midas or Giant Sword? I mean, realistically, Giant Sword. Because a 250mm Midas is just a waste of money. That being said, they're both kind of a waste of money. I'll be completely honest with you. There's not really any situations where you use either of them. Only use for a Midas is if you're an Iron Man. And Giant Sword is... It's alright. It's good for... It's good for in-dungeon single-target DPS. If you're a early burst, that's about it. Do you think Giant Sword is good for its price point? Oh, hell no. Just for general use? Nah. Not really. If you want a general use weapon, get a Bouquet of Lies. Bouquet will serve you a lot better than a Giant Sword will. Simply because there's just not that much stuff that you need melee damage for. Realistically, that you would actually use a Giant Sword for. Take Slayers, for example. If you're doing Slayers, you use the actual Slayer. You use the Slayer sword itself. Not to mention, Bouquet is used to spawn most Slayers. Bouquet is far better, is the best burst clearing item, aside from Terminator for dungeons. Burrs has higher DPS than Giant Sword on average against enemies that take ability damage. It on average just works out being better. And it's basically free. Should I sell 250 more minus when I'm getting close to hype? Probably not. Actually, yeah, why not? You don't really have any use for it. What shard should I hunt for? No idea. What's your MP? 692. Tower 5 still good for money? Yeah, yeah. For dungeon clearing early, it's better than Juju. This is true. But Bouquet of Lies is genuinely just a peak weapon. It does not get the love that it deserves. I will be so real. Bouquet just does not get the love it deserves. It's so strong. And everyone ignores it because it's just cheap. How much damage you doing? Some. Not too sure. For money. Okay, but like, So, going off the information that I have been told about your profile, Invisibugs. Or Coralots. Whenever, I don't remember stuff about profiles, I'm sorry. Both at the same time? I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say both at the same time. I would alternate. If one starts going down in price, do the other. You don't really want to be trying actively filling up the supply for both of them at the same time. While waiting for Coralots? Now, the fastest way to do Coralots is to lobby hop. So they're fundamentally different in how they work. You do Invisibugs whilst flying around the island. Coralots are better than Invisibugs. You just lobby hop for them. No, Invisibugs you don't swap lobbies. Coralots you swap lobbies. Okay, love-hate relationship with this song. Fair, fair, fair. I mean, waiting for that to disappear. You've got to stand next to them for the thing to disappear, though. So it's not like you can just go off and do Invisibugs whilst you wait. Are Hyperion leaves even worth the time? Yes, if you get the if you get good at routing, then yes. What do you use to kill bats? I use Bouquet of Lies. Yeah, it's a little health intensive, but it's really good. Did you change the description of the die video? I did. I needed to change it because Short was yelling at me about it not being in alphabetical order. So, I had to go and fix it. Do you think someone made a Celeste-dyed bucket accessory? Probably. Probably someone. I can't lie. 115, 17, 114, doing Invisian Coralots now. Nice. Any healing items pair with it or just raw dog it? Yeah, one of atonement. I mean, you could always use a Florid if you want. I found it doesn't really do much. Should I use it? No, Mosquito term is completely useless for spider eggs. A spider short bow is better than a term. Is it worth hunting? Kinda. I'm not a fan of it. I mean, the answer is yes, but I personally just don't like it. I'm in the description. Yes, of course. I only forgot you the first time. Which is, to be fair, bad enough as it is, but that's besides the point. Either way, welcome to the description. Yo, Christopher Pretorius, how are we doing? I can't believe I said that. I can't believe I actually read that. How are we doing? What's good? Yippee! And Acid Banditos. Alright, back to normal. How are we doing? Thank you very much for the follow. Start doing my best money-making method yet. Yo. Let's go. Why is it so hard to get find an F7 party finder on F7 party on Party Finder? Because everyone sucks ass at the game, and they expect everyone to be really good at the game. I got a Ew, you got a J word? That's disgusting. Terrible, actually? Oh. Well, that's no fun. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. So I can't play anymore? Well, goddamn. How much can I make doing Invisibugs with... Well, with, I don't know which part of that I don't know which one of those I'm assuming you mean 108. You could definitely go up to, like, 30 mils comfortably. You could definitely go up to, like, 30 mil. A little, maybe, I mean, you could go higher with really good efficiency. Let's go straight to M2 and M3. Trust. M7R is impossible to find. What? M7 rolls is impossible to find? Then just don't expect M7 rolls. On a early game floor. Yeah, there's no more there's no mods. No mods. Modless chat. Modless chat. We're free to do whatever we want now, chat. We're free to do whatever we want. There's no moderation. It's riot time. I need to go out. I'll be back in like 15 minutes. Alright, bye-bye. Beans incident? What? What do you mean beans? Huh? Wait, what does beans incident have to do with mods being gone? What is beans incident? What am I missing? I feel like my birch collection hasn't actually gone up at all. Beans by... Oh, right. Yeah, that one. That was interesting. Can I play beans? Ideally not. Sven for Overflux? Yeah. Sven for Overflux. It'd be pretty cool to drop another one. And besides, maxing out another Slayer never hurts. It doesn't really hurt anyway. Right, as I was saying, right, earlier we did our coin flip, didn't we? We hit our coin flip earlier. Ah, beans. We love beans. M7 route for 6:30 runs. And you're expecting people in floor 7 party finds to be doing that, or? And I was surprised that you can't find people in F7 party finder doing that. Is what I'm kind of understanding from this. Could be wrong. But that's kind of what I've gathered here. It is, in fact, a horrific song. Mines. Fuck. Sting really worth it? Oh yeah, Sting's a huge damage increase. Sting is very good. It is the best in slot weapon to be using for Spider. Now then, with that being said, let me take these out. So I can sell it. How much do you do per hit? I do on average, like, what? Between 7 to 900k per hit on tier 5s, which is pretty good. Yeah, I think 180 is probably a fair price. M2 buddies are impossible to find. This is true. So they should at least have a bit of a brain, no? You're an F7 party finder. Stop expecting people to know what to do. Stop expecting good players. You're an F7. That's my advice to you. Can I do 1 mil damage with Sting with 850 MP? I have literally no idea. Probably, maybe, I don't know. It depends a lot on other stuff. It depends on your armor, depends on your pet, depends on how what enchants you have on said Sting. There's so many other things that go into it. It depends on whether you're buffing or not. Weapon is such a tiny little part of your final damage. Oh shit, it's 7 o'clock. Oh shit. Hold it. Hold up. Hold up. I'm throwing. I gotta go edit chat. I finished my intro. I've finished my intro. I've made, look, it's a good intro. It's a high effort intro, okay? But I've finished my intro. Was the word of the year for 2025? Oh, that's kind of sad actually. That's kind of depressing. I don't like that. I don't like that very much. Alright, how much money have we got in here then? So that's like what, 180, 200 and something. It's not too bad. It should be a decent chunk of coin. Should be a decent chunk of cash. Can't really do much about that. Gonna miss the old intros in the other profile? I'm sure they'll make their return in some way, shape, or form. I'm sure they'll come back some way. Anyway, chat, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I will see you tomorrow. And for now, bye-bye. Enjoy Fear 5S's stream. Farewell.